Oh my god! Everyone, take a look, quick! You ready for it? It's Annie Carrots! Ha 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 ha. So, yeah, anyways, I have a battle against Annie Carrots. She's actually a girl, believe it or not. You hear that? A girl! So, I leave with Don't Pinch Me, she leaves the pervert, and I'm afraid the pervert's going to pinch me, so I just stay in anyways, because at my school, perverts tend to pinch people. I don't know why, well, my old school, whatever. Anyways, she gets a crit, which is useless because I have Focus Sash, and I go for the Rain Dance because I have two Swift Swimmers on this team, and yeah. So the rain's falling, and we're dancing around, and she sends out Shaman, and I was going to do a Poison Jab here, but I decided to go for the Waterfall because I didn't want to overpredict. So, the Waterfall hits, doesn't do much. Shaman's a beast. Shaman ticks like a shaman, and then I explode in its face! And it kills it. Hooray. So, Shaman goes down, I got pinched by the Shaman, and the rain continues to fall. So I send out my Feebas, well, uglier than Feebas, and she sends out a dead person. I'm like, that's not fair, you can't use dead people! So, Billy Mays here, advertising my OxyClean! So I give some water to help for the OxyClean for the infomercial, but he flinches because he wasn't ready for the water yet. And since I flinched Billy Mays, I kind of wanted to give her a chance to attack, so I go back out to Where's My Leaf? And yeah, she earthquakes my missing the leaf on its head Meganium, and it doesn't do a lot. So I eat some of my leftovers, and Billy Mays eats OxyClean and gains some health back. And now she goes up to Neffers, and I'm like, So I Leech Seed because it can get a lot of HP back from it and whatnot. And I don't exactly know what this Snorlax is going to do. And I go for a Body Slam, and I get the Paralyzed, and she gets the first turn Paralyzed, which is just kind of gay. So I get some more health back from everything, even though I'm at full. And yeah, I bomb some seeds at it, and the seed coats come off or whatever and explode in Neffer's face. And I get Body Slammed, hoping for the Para-Hacks, because I've gotten a lot of hacks against her. This match is not very fair. So I get some more HP back from leftovers and whatnot. And apparently Snorlax is eating Billy Mays' OxyClean too. And more Body Slams and whatnot. And I get paralyzed this turn finally. So now I'm not really sure what I want to do because I'm afraid I'm going to get paralyzed or something. But then again, I really don't want her keeping this thing, so I try to go for another move. But she sends out something that's dodgy, and I'm just like, So I go for a Seed Bomb, and it does enough. And I'm pretty sure I can live whatever it throws at me, but I want to see what it's going to do. So I go out to my Poliwrath, and it rock polishes, and polishes itself to make its rock type, like, whatever, and get faster. And then Neffer comes out again while I Earthquake and kill it. So Neffer dies, and I could have sworn Neffer was a boy, but whatever. So Pervert comes out again, and I'm like, Pervert, and she goes for Zen Headbutt, and since Poliwrath's a beast, it can live any hit that's not stab anyway. And I go for a Waterfall, and it dies, because Poliwrath is awesome. So the Pervert's dead, and yeah. I ate some more leftovers because leftovers are better than OxyClean. So she brings out Billy Mays again, trying to make me buy some OxyClean, but I don't want any. Even from the grave, this guy tries to sell products and actually succeeds. So she quakes the earth with the power of Billy Mays and OxyClean, and I'm pretty sure that Look at My Belly dies, and seeing how I'm faster than Swampert at 169 speed, I know Feebas will, no, not Feebas, Huntail will outspeed. So she sets up Stealth Rocks because Epic Predictions or something, I don't know. So I go out to I See You, and she goes away and comes out to another dead guy, and I'm like, oh, come on. You can't tell me that you have two dead people. That's cheating. You can't use dead people. So I set up a sub sandwich and whatnot, and she tries to burn the sandwich and toast it or whatever, and it gets all nice and crispy, and I like to eat hot sandwiches, apparently. And I decide to blow the wind because it's too hot, and she taunts me for the sandwich because it's cowardly to hide behind a sandwich. So she eats some more of my sandwich and sucker punches me with a sucker that she was eating. And then, like, I go for a charge beam, and I don't get the special attack raise, which is just, I never get it. 70% chance my butt. So she eats some more of my sandwich and sucker punches me again. It's just like, ugh, now my sandwich is all sticky. I don't want it anymore. So I blow some more wind at it because it's still hot and it wants it to be cooler so we can eat it from the burn that it had earlier. And then my taunt wears off somehow because I'm no longer behind on my sub. So I bring out another sub because I'm hungry, and she goes for a will-o-wisp and toasts it for me, which is awesome. Even though Regice doesn't have a mouth, but whatever. So she takes back the dead guy and sends out another dead guy, and I'm like, oh my god, dead guys! So I go for the charge beam, but for some reason Billy Mays is not affected by charge beam because he's Billy Mays. So Billy Mays decides to quake the earth with OxyClean and sell some more products, and it works because my sub goes away and I have to pull out my Icy Wind because Billy Mays wants my sub. So Billy Mays stole my sub and is now eating Submarine instead of my leftovers or whatever the OxyClean was eating earlier. And now I decide to go to sleep because I thought I was slower, but apparently I'm not slower because of the Icy Wind. So she earthquakes the ground again and eats more of my sandwiches, which is just, why'd you take my submarine sandwiches? So Billy keeps eating my sandwich, and I decide to bring ICU back and go back into Where's My Leaf because it'll take nothing from anything she does, but she decides to go out into her dodgy again, and I'm like, why are you using something that's dodgy? That's just not right. I want to see what it's going to do, so it goes for an X Scissor and it's stab and whatnot, and I surprisingly live because I seriously thought that I was going to die. I didn't think about it at the time, but I thought it was not stab, but anyway. I went for a aromatherapy there, which just, of course it didn't happen. So I go out to this because it 4 times resists, and I don't know its other moves, and I thought it was banded, but apparently it's not banded. It has a focus sash, which is just weird. So she earthquakes, and that's obviously going to take out my Pringles man. She crushed all his Pringles, and he dies. So I bring back out Huntail, knowing that I'm faster than everything on her team, and I go for a Waterfall. And that's going to take down Billy Mays because it's too much water in the OxyClean. The OxyClean eating from earlier causes him to, die somewhat. Actually, it lives. Wow, I didn't know that. But anyway, I'm faster, so yeah. I kill it. So Billy Mays has died twice. The ghost of Billy Mays has fainted. So now comes out the dead guy, and I go for a Waterfall, and she gets flinched on this turn, and I'm pretty sure she was going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. If she had just Sucker Punched twice, I'm pretty sure I would have died, because, yeah, watch how much Sucker Punch does when she does it. So yeah, if she Sucker Punched twice, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have lived. So I Waterfall and I kill it off. The flinch was gay, but then again, that just happens in the game. You can't really do anything about it. So she brings out this dodgy thing again, and I Waterfall it to death because it's stab and whatnot. I'm choice banned. And yeah, Huntail for the win, people. So yeah, good game, Annie. Sorry about all the hacks. And before I forget, yeah, the tournament, it's still going on. I have not heard anything from Poison. Well, I have heard from Poison, I just haven't heard anything about a battle. I know that Shark Tamer has said that he hasn't gotten his team yet and whatnot. Banana has told me that he has PM'd the guy he's battling against in Dark, Ark, and Shinin. And if Ark and Shinin doesn't PM him back, then Banana will advance to the next round. Dragon, I have no idea what's going on there. Kaziri said he was on a vacation or whatever, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Trader 909 was supposed to battle him, but whatever, I don't know what's going on. He said he got Wi-Fi and whatnot, he's going to battle him, but I haven't heard a darn thing. Fire I'm also confused about, because the opponent for Flying was going to take Fire because the other guy apparently didn't sign up for my tournament. I don't know where I got that from. And Steel, I haven't heard anything. Wild Chase said he couldn't be asked to actually make his team yet. Normal, haven't heard a darn thing. Flying doesn't have an opponent, so yeah. Rock is done, Fighting is done, Electric is done, Ground is done, and the rest of them I have no clue. So Psychic, Water, Ghost, Grass, get your battles done, and yeah, you have till Friday, so please get it done so we don't have any problems. Also Bug, I don't know if I said Bug. If you don't get it done, then I'll just have to randomly advance somebody, and I don't want to do that because that's not fair.